Hi everyone, this is not going to be a Goabie Guide 0 to Hero progression series. In fact, I wanted to talk about something totally different. This is my high rank 281. Is it 281? Oh, it doesn't show. I'm like 280, just trust me on this, guys. So this is my male character, the first character I made when I started playing on the server beta project. And one thing I noticed, a lot of people make what I consider to be a mistake when they're choosing their gear loadouts to go on hunts. And let me start by saying, you can wear whatever you want to hunt as long as you're having fun, right? If you're having fun wearing Franken mix that has no armor skills, more power to you. If you have fun wearing your vanity sets, maybe you grinded arena and god damn it, you're going to show off that guildie set, right? More power to you. You can wear what you want for fun. But if you want to play like quote unquote meta, or not even necessarily meta, but just, improve your armor skills for the hunt, do more damage, be more effective, right? Which I think a lot of us are interested in doing, then you need to stop making, I guess the clickbait would be, you need to stop making this one mistake. Now, when you're in high rank 51 plus, the mandatory Blade Master skill for 99% of weapons, there are exceptions, the mandatory Blade Master skill is Sharpness +1. Sharpness +1, this guy here, increases your weapon sharpness by 1 level. So this, okay, so you can see, yeah, so this, because it says Sharpness +1, this is now purple. If I didn't have this +1, this bar would be shorter, it would not cross into purple territory, it would just be white. And the multiplier difference, for every single level of sharpness color you go up, it's a 18%, 12%, 15% jump, right? So this is mandatory. Okay, so having said that, Sharpness +1 is mandatory, and then here's the one mistake that I think everyone makes, which is they bring this set. The hat is irrelevant. I think a lot of people will kind of make it worse by wearing the Jaggy mask. It doesn't matter. You can wear any old mask you want, like this. No, I want something uglier and more useless. There, like that. Okay, so this set here, this is one that I think a lot of new people to endgame will stumble on. This is one of the ways to make high-grade earplugs Sharpness +1. Let me show you again. High-grade earplugs Sharpness +1, because, there's convenience to it. Like, I can wear this set to every monster, and I will have the Sharpness +1 damage, and I will be immune to every monster roar, okay? So I can go to Giganox, and he can do his gigantic roar, and I'll be fine. I can go to Latrion, and I'll just ignore the stupid roar. The Trap Master is just off this talisman, ignore that. So the basic template, which is headless, H+, H+, H-, and then H- or plus, H+, I guess. This is just how I call H- to disambiguate low rank from high rank. So yeah, this gives you high-grade earplug Sharpness +1. So you can wear this to Giganox, you can wear it to Latrion, you can wear it to Diablos. You could also wear it to Rathian, right? Well, Rathian roars, and I've got high-grade earplugs, so yeah, it's just convenient. I can also wear it to Kurapeko because, okay, well, maybe it summons and then I get earplugs is useful. I could wear it to Ludroth. Okay, well, earplugs isn't useful at all, but at least I have Sharpness +1. It's kind of like their one go-to set for everything. Now, there is a better version of this set in most cases. I'll show it here. It's also registered. Right, it's this one here. H+, 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 H-V. Right, so you can see this. You put on like a suitable talisman, and you basically get, in the armor set, you get HGE, S+1, attack up small, and then something from the talisman. So you can do something like that. And you can go up to attack up large, you can go Trap Master, attack up medium, right? It's really good. But this is the one mistake that I think everyone makes, which is they bring this set to everything. And you have 20 equipment sets, like I'm using all 20. In fact, I wish I had more. But here's the thing. Here's what you give up when you wear this set. And remember, I'm actually very optimized in my armor loadouts here. Like, this is basically as good as it gets for high-grade earplugs, okay? Now, consider if I'm willing to give up high-grade earplugs, I can go to this, right? I retain Sharpness +1, and what is here? Speed Sharpening. I retain Speed Sharpening. I go down a grade in earplugs, right? That's about it. And I keep Trap Master, and then I add Trap Master, and I keep attack up small. So these 5 points those extra 5 points that you needed to invest into earplugs can instead turn into 10 points in Trapmaster or anything else, any C skill of your choice. So this could be Trapmaster, Speed Sharpen, like this is like customizable. Like maybe this is something else, but the point is, you get an extra C skill by dropping 5 points in earplugs. You can either pump up to attack up medium, or you can just get a full-on extra skill: Trapmaster, Speed Sharpen, Dung Bomb Expert. Don't laugh, that's real. Like if you're going on Double Trouble, it's actually really sick. Flame Aura, that's also real if you're doing like annoying hunts where there's just really annoying buggers on you. I have one where I put Negate Sleep in because I have to farm baggy. I want Bird Wyvern gems, and so that's just the way it works. So these 5 points actually cost you a whole tier in something else, like for example attack, or an entire ski skill in Trapmaster. This seems to be designed in the developer's part. I have, for example, another set, and this isn't to do with high-grade earplugs. This takes an extra 5 points to get to Pierce S all up. That 5 points cost me a whole extra skill. Instead of putting 5 points here, I could put 10 points here. Right? Notice every other skill is the same. I have these 4 skills, and here I have the same skills, but I sacrifice 5 here to get a whole skill here. Now this may seem like a small thing, but Trapmaster and Speed Sharpen, that C skill that you choose is going to be a top tier C skill. These C skills are excellent. I think after Sharpness +1 and the correct level of earplugs, those C skills, Speed Sharpen, Trapmaster, are the best skills in the game. Like, you watch people try to sharpen and they do it at the wrong time, they eat a hit. Or they get 3 swipes in and then they get hit and they don't even get the sharpen, right? Or you're trying to set a trap. You know how annoying it is to set traps in combat and you're down on the floor for 10, 15 seconds, kind of just like sweeping the dirt, right? As opposed to doing it instantly. Or if you want to set bombs, if you're like bombing in free movement, now it's really important that you get your Trapmaster in, right? So it might sound like I'm being nitpicky, but bringing the right level of earplugs are just makes a huge difference in your hunt. And in this case, yeah, it's just interesting that the design, like it's the same for evasion too. If you go to evasion +2, the 5 extra points evasion is going to cost you a full C skill or a whole 5 points in an attack up skill, right? So that is the choice you make, that you can make when you do this. So don't bring this set to everything, right? You have 20 sets here to do. So look at my loadout, for example, here. This one, when I'm playing, when I want to feel alive, I run Adrenaline +2. So this is a Sharpness +1 earplug set. And instead of going high-grade earplugs, I just dropped 5 points and dumped everything into 15 points of Adrenaline +2. If I don't dump the 5 points in earplugs, I do not get this, the second biggest attack buff in the game. This one is serious, guys. All right. My second slot is this set. This is the standard. I call this endgame standard because this actually handles 90% of monsters. So it's H+H+V. It's full Helios plus with Vengus arms, okay? A different way to make this set is here. H+H+V, H-V. It's the exact same set. It takes a funny talisman. It has an upside, but it takes a specific type of talisman. I'll show you. It takes this type of talisman where you have the C +10, some skill +3, 1 slot. Okay? So if you want to make this mix, I recommend any talisman in this template. Something +10 that you care about, attack 3, slot. Right? So this is kind of like the godly queen talisman. You should probably keep every version of this that you run into, even duplicates. You get another one like this, you should keep it, okay? Because this is very you can plug it into things. So this is the second endgame standard set. And that's it. So I have this when I feel like being a Daredevil. If you never want to play Adrenaline, which is probably most people, that is totally fine. You don't have to use this set. But here, I have 2 different endgame standard sets that are only earplugs. When this hunt calls for it, I will bring high-grade earplugs. Okay, what about the monsters that don't even roar? Well, look at this. I have the Adrenaline version with no earplugs. And with no earplugs, I push to attack up medium. All right? And here's another one. Look at this. 0 earplugs, right? This skill is actually nothing, so sorry. But I get everything I care about here. sharpness +1, attack up medium, trap master, speed sharpening. And I will bring this to the hunt that I want. I actually change this talisman out if I want like negate sleep or whatever. Or flame aura. That's what I'll change it out for. I'll change out trap master. Right? So the main thing is bring the set to the hunt that is geared for the monster. This game has 17 monsters, and yeah, you have 20 armor sets to deal with every single one. I have it even for a greatsword, and this is all linked in my armory as well. And I name them, I basically differentiate them by the earplugs level, right? So for greatsword, okay, it doesn't roar, it's a Goabie, for example. Okay, what do I want versus Goabie? I want this, mandatory. This, in my opinion, is mandatory. I really like this. In fact, it's mandatory for the Goabie Infinite, which is like my most popular video. And this is just something that I could get conveniently off the talisman, right? So this is no earplugs set. And then this one is with earplugs. And then, okay, so yeah, this is also with earplugs. This is specifically for Uragon, because I have trauma-proof earplugs. And I have a high-grade earplugs version. So that's it. Just build your sets for the monster you're trying to hunt. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.